Did you know that your immune system can be weakened for up to 6 hours every time you eat sugar? Today, I'm going to give you some tips for protecting your immune system naturally and taking control of your immune health. Hi, I'm Dr. Cori Stern, and welcome to my channel, Take Control of Your Health. So, if you celebrate holidays during this season, I find most people will actually triple their sugar intake, triple or more than triple their sugar intake, whether you're eating cookies and candy and cake or sweet alcoholic beverages, cocktails. Sugar sneaks in everywhere, and unfortunately, it has a direct effect, a measurable suppressive effect on your immune system. So here's what research shows. Within 30 minutes of eating sugar, your white blood cells, which is your body's defense team, become dramatically less effective. The suppression can last for 4 to 6 hours, lowering your resistance to pathogens, virus, bacteria, um, parasites, fungus, yeast, any of the bad guys. Sugar competes with nutrients to get into your cells. So let's say you're taking vitamin C to protect your immune system or whatever other supplements or immune supports you're taking. Sugar and nutrients literally get into a fist fight with each other when they're going into your body together. And sugar is stronger. It wins the fight. And sugar will block the entry of the other nutrients into your cells and create deficiencies. High sugar periods, such as holidays, correlate with increased cold, sinus issues, lingering infections. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I'm seeing that happening right now in front of my eyes. Holidays have already started, and many of my patients are coming in sick. And every single time they come in sick, I ask them about their sugar intake. There's always a correlation. So the bottom line is your immune system gets temporarily sedated every time your sugar intake increases. There's good news. With the right whole food supplemental support, you can strengthen your immune system defenses and stay resilient, even through the most indulgent times. Now, my first recommendation is that you reduce your indulgences. So I try to encourage people to enjoy themselves with any celebration, whether it's holidays, whether it's a vacation, an anniversary, a birthday, whatever it is. I encourage people to find a way to enjoy themselves without eating things that are bad for them. You know, one of my favorite stories to tell is a family that came in, mom, dad, and a teenage daughter came in for help with their health. Mom and dad were both very, very overweight. They were both diabetic, and the teenage girl had um, body dysmorphia. In other words, she thought that she was very overweight and she was actually underweight. She had some other health issues as well. So, especially with diabetes, diabetes is a disease that creates a problem for the body to be able to handle sugar at all. Sugar can literally kill you. Um, I was helping them to start reducing their sugar intake. Like to do this gradually. We don't want to pull the rug out from under people. Sugar is highly addictive. It's more addictive than cocaine even. So can't just stop it if you're addicted to it. So gradually, week by week, we start to reduce the amount of sugar. We offer some good quality whole food nutritional supplements that help to correct nutritional deficiencies, which help to reduce cravings. And we come up with some alternatives to try. So instead of eating these really bad toxic cookies, try these, which are organic and lower in sugar, for example. So that's how I approach things. So this family was coming in, they were doing great, they were reducing their sugar, everybody was feeling better. And then they come in after a few weeks, have people write down what they're eating, and they have all these sweet food, junk foods, desserts all over their food journal. And I said to them, family, what happened here? What's going on? Why all of a sudden did you go back to eating such a high sugar diet? And they explained to me that it was the dad's birthday. So I said, okay, let me get this straight. You're celebrating his birthday, which is a celebration of his life, of the fact that he's still alive, that he made it this far in life, and you want him to live many more years and have many more birthdays, but you're celebrating it by eating things that will make him sick and die faster. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's my illustration. That's a true story that really happened. But it to this day, it happens all the time. I ask people, for example, on Halloween, many of my patients buy bags and bags of really bad toxic candy and give it out to children. And I ask them, why are you doing that? Why are you poisoning children? You can give them other stuff. Kids like little toys, they like quarters. There's so many things that you can offer them that are not poison. And then, the other thing that happens is when you don't give all the candy away, you eat it yourself. And that's where I've been seeing people come in very sick. Okay. So the first step is to find alternatives that you can still enjoy that are not high in sugar. And it's not that hard to do. If you need help with it, that's what I do for a living. I can help you with that. We can do some nutritional counseling if you would like. I have low cost programs that will help you to be able to change your diet. We give you resources and suggestions. It's not as difficult as people think it is. Okay. And we're talking about the only body you're going to have in this lifetime. You can't trade it in for a newer model later on when it goes bad. You can't buy new parts for it. So, avoiding sugar is one of the most important and effective ways of improving your health. Now, I'm going to show you 4 of my favorite immune support supplements that are miraculous. And these 4, in combination with each other, or even just taken by themselves, I do take all 4 of them. But I have seen the most amazing results. So 2 things. If you're going to continue to eat bad stuff, at least take some things that might mitigate some of the negative impact of your poor eating habits. And or if you're just trying to build up your immune system over time so that maybe by the next sugar season, you don't get sick anymore. Well, that's exactly what I did. I literally went from getting sick 2 or 3 or 4 times a year to never. Okay, so let me screen share with you these 4 amazing supplements. So number 1, this one is called DHIST. It says natural allergy and sinus support, but it does a lot more than that. And let me tell you something. This is my top selling supplement. I can't keep it on the shelf. I cannot believe how many people are buying this and getting refills and even subscribing and making sure they don't run out of it. So it has 4 key ingredients in it. And the first 3 are what I really want to focus on. So the 4 ingredients are bromelain, which is the enzyme from pineapple, quercetin, which is a very powerful antioxidant, NAC, which is N-acetylcysteine, which is a precursor to the production of glutathione, which is the most important antioxidant in the body, and then stinging nettle, which is an herb that helps to protect you from allergies and allergy symptoms. So this product, number 1, is great for seasonal allergies if you have them, or actually any allergies. It's a natural antihistamine. Histamine is the reaction you have when you get exposed to allergens or pathogens, and then you start sneezing and getting congested and getting sinus and coughing and all that stuff. So this is a natural antihistamine with no side effects, because pharmaceutical antihistamines do have a lot of side effects. Glutathione, NAC, which is the precursor to glutathione, is also a very important part of detox and the liver detox pathways. Okay, so this also has some detox effects on the body. But let me tell you something interesting. The combination of bromelain, quercetin, and NAC help to denature, or let's say unravel, certain proteins, specifically the spike protein. Spike protein is what is the issue with COVID and also the COVID jab. Spike proteins, which are highly destructive to your body. And the combination of bromelain, quercetin, and NAC, actually, proteins are molecules that are folded up. And those 3 things in combination unfold the proteins and they deactivate them, basically, is what happens. And I think that's why so many people are buying this. And it's amazing for long COVID as well. So I have so many patients on this, and I see improvement very quickly with this product, and I absolutely love it. The next amazing, miraculous supplement is called Cataplex C, and Cataplex C is a highly absorbable form of whole food vitamin C. Please watch my video on vitamin C, which is called, Is There Vitamin C in Your Vitamin C? Because most people are not taking vitamin C. It says vitamin C on the label, but it's actually ascorbic acid. It's usually it says calcium ascorbate. Vitamin C is calcium ascorbate or ascorbic acid. That's not vitamin C. I hate to tell you, that is not vitamin C. That is a small fraction of the vitamin C complex. Why people think that that's vitamin C, why it's sold as vitamin C, why the FDA requires that vitamin C have the ascorbic acid as the main ingredient, I don't really know the answer to that. I probably could find out, but I don't care. Okay, I'm here to tell you that this is everything that the vitamin C complex is made out of, and you need all the different parts to it. And it's so much more effective when you take the whole food form of vitamin C. Vitamin C is an amazing support for your immune system when it's in this form, but it does a lot of other things in your body. It's a cofactor in the production of collagen, which your hair, skin, nails, bones, joints, muscles, blood vessels are made out of. Therefore, it also strengthens your blood vessels, your gums. Your heart needs vitamin C. Your heart is a muscle with blood vessels. Your adrenal glands, your stress glands need vitamin C. Every part of you needs vitamin C. Okay, so it's not just for your immune system. The next thing I want to go over with you is vitamin D. So this vitamin D is my favorite. It does also come in a liquid. If you don't want to take it in a capsule, the liquid is also great for kids. This vitamin D has some other cool stuff in it. It also has K2, which helps improve the D absorption. It has a little bit of calcium, magnesium, so potassium, zinc. It has some minerals that also support your immune system. It has a little bit of E and a little C and a little A. Those are all great for immune support. It has rose hips, which is what whole food vitamin C is derived from, one of the things that it can be derived from. Beta glucan, which is really like emerging as a really critical part of even digestive health. Turmeric, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory. This is, it has cleavers, which is an herb that supports your immune health. This is an amazing product. I've been taking it for years. I ran out of it once and I noticed a big difference. And then the last thing I want to talk about is an herb called andrographis. And I do have a video specifically about this herb because this is an herb that a lot of people don't know anything about and have never heard of, but it is an amazing immune support. It actually helps your immune cells to work better. And it's antimicrobial, antiviral. It literally prevents you from getting sick. It also contains echinacea, which is another, it's a immune tonic. It's an overall well-being tonic, and holy basil, which is really helpful for respiratory health. Interestingly, andrographis has some anti-inflammatory effects, and it can actually also help with arthritis and other inflammatory conditions. So I, I started taking this years ago when I was sick. I was very symptomatic, and somebody introduced me to this particular product, and it worked immediately. And I just kind of fell in love with it. I just resonated with it. I like the way it smells. I just like everything about it. And I've just been taking it every day ever since. And I really give it a lot of credit for my improved immune health, which was very poor my entire life. So those are my 4 products. I'll put a link to them in the description of this video, along with a link to my vitamin C video, my andrographis video, if you want to watch those. If you do need specific help with your immune health, with your diet, with any health condition that you're struggling with, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Please email me at questions@drcori.com. I do want to tell you, I don't always have magic solutions. If you email me and say, I have a weird purple bump on my buttocks, what should I do about it? I'm not going to know the answer, okay? But I can evaluate you and help you figure it out and help you fix it. I have a low-cost supplement recommendation program, and then I have a comprehensive health improvement program where I actually meet with you and over video, obviously, if you're not in my area, and I follow you for several months until we get to the point that you're all better. I hope this video was helpful and interesting. If you do celebrate holidays and you're watching this in the holiday season, I wish you all the best. And I wish you a sugar-free and healthy holiday season. Until I see you again, please stay healthy.